Good morning. It's Wednesday, May 26th. I'm Jason Stanton. This is my morning musing for today. And sometimes when I'm not sure, what to talk about on a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, when I get to do my morning musings, I'll just surf my favorite news outlets and just see what's going on in the world and maybe be inspired by some thought. And it worked this time around. It made me think of, isn't it fun to discover new things? And it's also fun to return to familiar things. And I think a big area for me, and for a lot of us, that we really enjoy the familiarity of what we like to eat. I know what I like to eat, and straying from that, especially if I'm hungry and maybe what I want is right there and it's like, I'll just have that. Branching out, trying something new, that can be a challenge. It can also be exciting to discover something new that you like. And that could be said for when you travel somewhere new, when you hear new music, meeting a new person and you discover you have lots in common. There's all kinds of challenges like this to stretch ourselves out of what is known and into something new. So I was challenged by this idea as I read about cicadas, these insects that emerge from the ground. This wasn't a part of the article. Is it every 17 years? I think it is. But anyway, as brood 10 emerges in the Northeast this year, there's a chef, like a Michelin star chef, who, and he did this in 2013, he's done this before as well, he wants to share the good news of eating them. And you see a nice big picture online of like this tortilla. I'm gonna look at it and remember. It's like a it's like a tortilla with lettuce, and then there's it looks like there's some kind of beans or something, and then in with all that are a bunch of bugs. And my gut reaction was gross. That's really gross. And then I wonder, why is that gross? The article goes on to talk about how, on 3 continents, people eat insects. For many people in the world, insects are one of the most plentiful sources of protein. This is what there is, so this is what they eat. And why not? As it says, I'm going to read you a paragraph here. For Bunlai, that's the name of the chef, cicadas are mesmerizing to eat. Their sweet, bitter flavor reminiscent of walnuts, chestnuts, and adzuki beans, and their gently crunchy exterior giving way to creaminess, like a soft shell crab. Huh? What do you think? Every technique for cooking them brings out different tones and shades. Why am I grossed out? That's what I'm thinking is I do eat all kinds of gross things. I eat animals that have been killed, chopped up, put on a truck and taken to a grocery store. I eat birds. I'll eat pigs. Why don't I eat insects? I'll eat lobsters. Those look nasty. Crabs. These bugs, I'm telling you, the cicadas, they didn't make me hungrier. And so anyway, as I was grossed out for no good, well, I shouldn't say no good reason, that I choose to eat things that are not inherently better than insects. It just makes me wonder, what else might I be missing out on? Maybe I'd really like it. Like cucumbers at one point. I didn't like cucumbers. And then I really like cucumbers. What else am I missing out on just because I can't get past whatever it is. So I'm using that cicada article to stay open to new gifts, believing that all gifts are offered, provided by God, maybe even cicadas. Keep faith alive.